And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Detroit Tigers are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground with the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Schwarber waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Leury Garcia.
Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Chris Jimenez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Hit sharply toward the right side. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Javier Baez looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Albert Almora.
Ready for another chance, Albert Almora. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Brian Dunsing comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Brian Dunsing.
Jeimer Candelario will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jeimer Candelario.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Baez, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, James McCann. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left center field. Schwarber going back on it. Still going back. Ball game. So a solo shot here to left center field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Miguel Cabrera came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Third baseman, number 8, Mikey Adu.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full, and the White Sox are out in front, 6-5. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Davidson. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 0 for 4. Hit in the air out to center field. Cabrera has it in his tracks. Oh no, it drops. And the runner will score from second. Now both the runners are across.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Palehose used And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Dixon Machado may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Miguel Gonzalez wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Xavier Cedeno records the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Miguel Cabrera may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Kansas City Royals posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Blaine Boyer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kelvin Herrera hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jose Iglesias bats here with the game on the line in the ninth. Tying run stands in scoring position, so a base hit here could even things up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 on its way to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 55,
Juan Minaya gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
37, Juan Minaya.
John Hicks will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Victor Martinez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
41, Victor Martinez.
And he fouls this one off. With runners in scoring position this season, Martinez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. Here's a line drive, and no, actually. Looked like he had it in his sights, but it got right by. And the tying run is going to score here in the ninth, and we are right back to where we started. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready once again, Jacoby Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. The White Sox with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Victor Martinez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Ready now for the White Sox, Omar Narvaez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Third baseman, number 24. Matt.
Making his way to the plate, Matt Davidson. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos moves over. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Down in order go the White Sox. Still tied 7-7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Somebody always takes an over. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
First baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 7-7. Digging in and looking for more, Nicky Delmonico. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico.
Santiago Casilla comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Casilla, 37 years old. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 50.
Up next for Chicago, number 50. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 7-7. Genmar Gomez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 25, Genmar Gomez.
Nick Castellanos now. He can find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. First offering on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Under it is the center fielder. 1 down.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Left side. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Jose Iglesias.
Next for the Tigers, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Hence is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. This remains a 7-all tie. Digging in, Tyler Saladino. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Tyler Saladino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Adam Engel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Adam Engel.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Winning run at third. Nobody out. The 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And this is in the dirt, but nicely blocked that time by Martinez. Now the 1-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Cabrera. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Detroit Tigers are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's just 2 for 9. Here's the first pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, every Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Miguel Cabrera. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Daniel Stump is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Cabrera is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. This game's all tied at 4. Matt Belisle takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
46, Matt Belisle.
Striding in once again, James McCann. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
James McCann.
Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Next up for Detroit, Leonis Martin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield, so that runner will have to hold at third.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Into the box now, Mikey Mata. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Chu. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Tigers get just the one. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Tigers lead it 5-4. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Alex Wilson takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Jones is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And that is Swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch turned on down the line, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Tigers smash the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Daniel Stump claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Wilson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mikey Matuk bats here with an 11-game hitting streak on the line. No hits yet, so a bit of pressure on him in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit high and deep to right center. Buxton is in pursuit, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Matuk going back on it. A home run into the top tank. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 196 for his career as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Michael Fulmer is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Michael Fulmer is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look.
For the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Kane. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 43. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 41. And pitching for the Brewers, number 8. Ryan Braun. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 37. Matt Albert.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Colorado Rockies went deep 4 times as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-2. As of today, hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 4 of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, sweeping their way to a World Series championship. It has been an incredible year for them and a dominant postseason run. We'll see if they can do it again next year.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game. Charlie Ramirez, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, number 10. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, number 10.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener. And you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Whoosh, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Here's another 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So striding forward now, number 70. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ramirez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jack Murphy. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Juan Hillman, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Paulino is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Second baseman.
So striding in, Preston Whitman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Capel is there, and it's a three-pitch inning as this side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Capel. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. No balls and one strike. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming on. Makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Whitman ranges to his left. Throw gets him, two down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Nolan Jones.
At the plate, Nolan Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Michael Gerber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Gerber.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Capel is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
0-1 the count.
Play ball. Three. Take the man. Ball four. Take the man.
Tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Erie took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Charlie Ramirez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Harvey Patel, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of that. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. 0 daytime road game for them. What you got?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Standing in, number 70. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. Two out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Little dribbler down the line. But it gets fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stephen Fife out of Idaho will be the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Paulino is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Stepping into the box, number 72. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now, Preston Whitten. He swings and lines it to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jim Yoder.
In now, Jim Yoder. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Capel. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Michael Gerber. He'll get to take his first.
Play ball.
Now batting, Nolan Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nolan
Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out.
batting second. Catcher Tom Chu.
Now to the plate, Tom Chu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Now at the plate, number 73, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Fielder, number 73.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Paulino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, number 66, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box now, Pablo Pena. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 72, switch hitter, batting left here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Preston Whitman. He reached on a single in his first try. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Paulino is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Yoder. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Digging in to try it again. Number 10, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and it's fouled away. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 70 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jack Murphy.
Ready for another chance, Jack Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Whitman takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Seawolves lead it 2-0.
Let's play ball. 3.
Leading off for the Seawolves, right fielder, Michael.
Off the inning, Connor Capel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that misses 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch. Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Stepping in now, Nolan Jones, number 15, backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Montgomery coming on. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
Striding in once again, Paulino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Zach Shepard.
Designated hitter, Zach Shepard.
Digging in the switch hitter, Preston Whitman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Preston Whitman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, number 66. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
At the plate, Pablo Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Davis offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, number 10. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Digging in once again, number 70. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Jim Yoder. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13, Michael Gerber.
Ready once again, Michael Gerber. Oh.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Stepping into the box, Jack Murphy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Connor Capel. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Jones.
Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Seawolves are out on top, 2-0. Jack Leathers.
Number 52, Jack Leathers.
Number 72 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Paulino is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Tom Chu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Jamie Feliciano is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Montgomery waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in now, Paulino. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Settling in now, number 66. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping in, Preston Whitman.
Leading off for Erie, second baseman, Preston.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Catcher, Jim Yoder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Yoder. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, Dero, you feel like a pitcher there. You caught a break. That one off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you. And right there, he has to be standing on second base. No excuse.
Let's play ball.
Striding in to start the 9th, Pablo Pena, and they'll need him to get something going here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
No balls and a strike to count. Pena leads off second with nobody out. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Striding into the box, number 70. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1-1, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Jack Murphy. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Down the third baseline. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Connor Capel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
A ball in a situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Erie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Harvey Patel gets the win on the mound.